This morning, autumn winding down, winter will be here before you know it. So what do you need to do to stay safe during these cold months? Tempie Thompson, Executive Director of Red Cross Rhode Island, joining us live in studio with more helpful tips. Good morning to you. Thanks for coming in.
Good morning. Thank you.
You can't avoid it, right? Here it comes, the cold weather, and there are certain things you need to do when the temperature drops to stay safe and warm. What are some of those tips?
Sure. I know now that the winter is upon us, it's hard to believe, but a couple things to bear in mind is that when you're outside, you obviously want to dress in light layers. It's always good if it's really cold to keep on a hat and gloves so that you don't lose any heat.
All right, and what about staying warm indoors? Some safety tips, because it can be a dangerous situation potentially if you don't take the proper precautions to heat your home and keep you and your family and friends warm, right?
Absolutely. When you're inside, we definitely have a couple of safety tips to avoid any kind of fire risk. Obviously, you do not want to heat your home with an oven or a stove. And we also recommend, if you are using a fireplace, that you have a screen large enough so that you can block any sparks or rolling logs.
And also generators, too, a big concern about carbon monoxide poisoning as well. You want to have those not near a window if they're outside. Keep them outside, obviously, as well.
Absolutely. Keep them outdoors. They should not be indoors at all. Power
outage is also a big concern when the cold weather comes, and the potential for, ice getting on those lines and the big storms with the snow and the wind. And there could be, last winter we had power outages for multiple days at a time, and there's also some tips that you'd like to share about folks if they are presented with that unfortunate situation.
Absolutely. In a case of a power outage, the Red Cross recommends a 3-day supply of food and water, and that would include if you also have a pet, to make sure that you have enough supplies on hand for that pet as well. And in addition to that, we recommend that you build a kit, and that kit includes safety items like batteries, flashlights, a first aid kit, a list of any medications that you might need, either again for yourself or for your pets, and any personal documents.
Now, I know there's always a list of things that you folks have to recommend. We can't get to them all right now. Is there another place, a resource where folks at home that are watching can go if they're presented with one of these situations and they say, oh wait, what were they saying about the Red Cross? Where can they go to find that?
Absolutely. We have a great feature. We have an app. So if you have a smartphone, you can download the emergency app, which is great, and that touch points on all sorts of disasters, including getting ready for winter storms. And you can also look at our website. And we have a full list of all these safety tips on our website, which is redcross.org.
All right. Thanks so much for coming in this morning. Really appreciate these helpful tips, and hopefully it'll be a nice, easy, calm winter season.
Absolutely. Yeah.
You can also go to our website, WPRI.com, for